guys, how's it going? Talk about your team, the Eels. So look, the Eels, right, they finished off their season 10th place. They had 12 wins, they had 12 losses. Points for was 587, points against was 574. Yeah, look, what do you sort of say? Last year's runners-up, right, in the grand final, unfortunately for them, they sort of just fell off swiftly. Now, granted, I suppose a lot of fans were thinking that they would be, a lot of people had them, finishing in the top 8 of some sort, but yeah, like I said, wasn't meant to be. So their season sort of kicked off, I think, anyway, with, a tough loss against the Storm, followed by a tough loss against the Sharks, and then they had another tough loss against the Eels, the Manly. So again, in that trajectory, it wasn't looking good at all. However, they did spring back to life, a 1-point win over the Penrith Panthers, and then they went on to lose against the Roosters. And, again, just all I'm trying to say is that it was just a lot of inconsistency throughout. Yeah, it was a lot of inconsistencies, and their last game was a round 26 game against the Penrith Panthers, and they went on to win that, which was good. They somehow, I think their positives was actually winning 2 games over the Penrith Panthers. However, generally speaking, not good enough really. And I suppose followed by just, I don't know, it's really tough to gauge the Eels here, apart from the fact that they just weren't good enough. But they weren't the worst team, they just weren't good enough to make into the 8, right? That's probably it, really, to be fair with you. The key wins there. The positive, though, is they head into next year, I suppose, with a little bit of optimism, I think. They unfortunately lost Hodgson, but they gain Ofahengawe throughout. And, Asi as well is probably another key player to look out for, but that's just about it, really. So, yeah, those are my thoughts there. Its summation quickly is, they dropped off dramatically, and when you sort of compare them to the Penrith Panthers, oh boy. Anyway, give me thoughts.